Your first capstone proved you can design. This one proves you can build. You'll deploy a small, single-pool slice of an Azure Virtual Desktop environment in your own subscription using Bicep, wire up FSLogix and autoscale, turn on monitoring, and then document the whole thing as a GitHub README. Just as important, you'll learn to treat cost control and cleanup as part of the engineering deliverable, not an afterthought. You're not rebuilding the full 600-user design, you're building a small, honest slice of it that uses the same production patterns, infrastructure as code, FSLogix for profiles, autoscale for cost control, and insights for observability. 2 session hosts on a small SKU is plenty to prove every one of these pieces works end-to-end. Before you deploy a single resource, set a budget with an alert threshold in Azure Cost Management. It costs nothing and it is the cheapest insurance against the most common way this exercise goes wrong: a lab left running after you're done. Remember that compute bills by VM allocation state, not by whether anyone's actually signed in. That's exactly why autoscale isn't optional here. Define your host pool, workspace, application group, and 2 intra-joined session hosts in Bicep, then deploy with AZ deployment group create. Confirm both hosts register successfully and show as available. Then configure FSLogix profile containers to point at your Azure Files share. For this cloud-only lab, a storage account key is fine, but note in your README that production would use Microsoft Entra Kerberos instead. Build an autoscale scaling plan that ramps up for your test window and scales pooled hosts to 0 the rest of the time, then confirm in the portal that a scale event actually fires. Don't just trust the configuration. Then wire up a log analytics workspace, turn on diagnostics for the host pool and workspace, and give it about half an hour for data to start showing up in the Insights workbook. Sign in as a test user and confirm the FSLogix profile actually loads, then check the storage account for the profile disk. Confirm the autoscale event you triggered shows up in Insights. Screenshot each of these checkpoints as you go. This evidence is what turns a working deployment into a documented, provable portfolio artifact. Deallocate the VMs once you have what you need. Delete the storage account only after your FSLogix evidence is captured, because that deletion is irreversible and destroys the profile data you were demonstrating. Delete the log analytics workspace, then delete the whole resource group in one shot, and verify it's actually gone with AZ group list. Deleting the resource group removes everything inside it, but deletion in billing can lag slightly, so check Cost Management's cost analysis the following day to confirm charges actually stopped. This is the step most people skip, and it's the step that actually proves your teardown worked, rather than just that you issued a delete command. Write the README like a real project: the problem, the architecture, exact commands to reproduce the deployment, how you tested it, your screenshots, a short cost note, and your teardown log. Don't leave the teardown log out. It shows a hiring manager you treat cloud resources as something you own end-to-end, deploy through cleanup, which is exactly the habit that separates an engineer from someone who just clicked through a tutorial once.